Let's do this! And this is Super Vegito! Show me how tough you are by beating me!
Alright everyone, JB here. We are back with another Dragon Ball Legends video here on the channel today. Now today, a few things to talk about. So part 3, a few days away, you know, we're getting closer and closer each day. Don't see a lot of people talking about it, so I figured why not, right? So we got a few things in the game as of a couple days ago on the reset, including like the Zenkai's, free play characters. All these things normally speculate what character we're getting, but everyone's a little bit in between on either if it's Vegito Blue or Zamasu, which I'm more of a Vegito Blue person, you know, love him as a character, but I wouldn't mind a Zamasu. But we're gonna, you know, just quick little discussion about this. Let me know down below who do y'all think is coming and maybe why. You know, I love to read y'all's comments. But as always, if you're new around here and enjoy the content you see, leave a like on the video, consider hitting that subscribe button. It's very much appreciated. First things first, we're gonna talk about the Fusion Warriors. You know, so this has never happened before. This is the first time this has happened, where Legends released all three of the Ultra characters, the Fusion characters, basically. And they're trying to throw us a curveball here, and I say this because, you know, you got Vegito Blue, you got Super Vegeta. Super Vegeta, we've seen him so many times come back before an LF or before a certain Ultra gets released. So many times, because, you know, he was basically the first Ultra character, summonable character, and you know he's just not that valuable. You know, Vegito, I feel like he's still usable. Vegito Blue, he's fallen off a little bit, but he's definitely still usable. One thing I want to point out, right? So at first they released Vegito Blue. He was the first banner to come, and then this last reset that we had a few days ago, they released both of these guys, which both of them end in 6 days, and Vegito Blue ends in 3 days, which is a prospect. Around that time, we should be getting an announcement for either reveals and stuff. They normally do reveals and stuff. They'll announce it a few days before they actually release the character and everything. And I do apologize if it's lagging a little bit. You know, it happens sometimes on my streaming device. But yeah, I feel like if we don't get no reveals and stuff, which is still fine, but I feel like it's an Ultra character. It's part 3. You have to have some sort of reveals and stuff. So we should probably be seeing that in the news tomorrow. Now the chances, right? The chances of us getting VB versus Zamasu, for me personally, it is 50-50, because they've never released 3 Ultra banners before a character gets released. So this just skyrockets his chances, right? But the thing that bothers me a little bit is because if we hop over here to the news, if y'all don't know, you know, we just haven't been updated on anything in the game so far. We've gotten both a free-to-play character, free-to-play Goku Black, and Mr. Sword Trunks Zenkai. Now, you're probably wondering, what am I talking about? Why isn't it VB confirmed 100%? Because Goku Black, right? If you look at this pose, I don't like to go too in deep on these things, but look at this pose. This is kind of basically the similar pose for when him and Zamasu fused into, you know, merged Zamasu. So, and then if you look right here, you know, obviously Sword Trunks is the one that finished off Corrupt Zamasu. So you have to look at it that way. And then we also have Goku Black on the, you know, the raid for this week. So they're throwing a whole bunch of little small hints at us. And, you know, I can see with the bait banners a little bit on why. You know, they always do that before an LF or a bit character basically releases. Same thing with the free-to-play units and the Zenkais. They pretty much lead to what we're getting. But it's kind of in between, right? And I've seen, like I said, I've seen some people around the community talk about maybe Vegito Blue versus Zamasu, which would be cool. But I think that's a little bit too much right now. I don't think it's going to be two ultra characters. They've never done that on any character's release, and eventually they'll probably definitely start doing it soon. But I don't think it'll be for right now. You know, that's it's a little too excessive. You know, that's just, that would be insane. Like, could you imagine? Like Zamasu, Kid Buu, Rose all on the same team? That's gonna be a deadly combo. But yeah, like I was saying, now we don't have you know, Corrupt Zamasu. We have an LF of him, but he's not really, he's not that good. And you know, a lot of people were hoping for him to get the Zenkai, but he did not. Trunks did. But if you look at it this way, right? The chances of, if he is the Ultra, the chances are pretty much, you know, like I said, it's 50-50, but it's a good chance because, you know, we need an updated character of him. He's actually a pretty good, you know, cool villain in my opinion. Or maybe we get some form of a transforming, you know, merge Zamasu to Corrupt Zamasu. I feel like that would be cool as well. But VB, you know, a lot of people have already had their minds set on him being part 3 Ultra. Me myself, because he's definitely my favorite character. I would love to see them finally give him an Ultra rarity, because they fumbled on his LF Zenkai, making him a stat buffer. I wasn't too happy with that, but you know, it is what it is. Nothing much that I can do about it. But yeah, you know, we got 3 Ultra banners. You know, all Fusion Warriors. Fusion Warriors has not been really updated too much lately. The only thing that's been updated was the Zenkai for Super Saiyan 3 Gotenks. That was the last one that we got, and now he's a Zenkai buffer for Vegito, so that's a plus. But like I mentioned in the news, you know, it's time to, like, because Legends has done this before. They hint these type of things, and sometimes I overlook them. You know, you got Trunks, you got Goku Black in a raid for this week, and then you also have this free to play Goku Black. Now a lot of people, if they released us all 3 of those banners, these Ultra banners, and the free to play character was some form of a fusion character, it would have been guaranteed that it was Vegito Blue, right? You know, there's no reason for them to release a Zamasu after releasing all these hints for a fusion character, right? But they released Goku Black instead. So if it was either Goku Black or any form of Zamasu, it's 50-50. And you know, if it was a fusion character, they would have put maybe somebody on the raid related to fusions. You know, because everything has been, you know, they just put whatever character they want on the raid. I know that, but it could possibly hint to something else. And then we also have both Zamasu and Trunks and Kuop. So, you know, it's like you don't really need to look at these things, but at the same time, these small hints, they throw these at us. But we don't have no confirmation of the reveals and stuff so far, at least as far as I know. Yeah, this is just about bugs. Because normally it'll be right here on the main page for the news. So therefore, if we don't see anything about the reveals and stuff for at least by tomorrow morning or tomorrow night, then it's confirmed. You know, they're just not really reveals and stuff, which would be weird since it's part 3. They're just gonna release a character, right? So if we don't see it, then normally they release it on Sunday or Saturday on the weekend, right? So hopefully we see that in the news sometime soon this weekend. But just a quick little discussion about what I think. It's 50-50 right now, but I'm shooting more for Vegito Blue. He's gonna break the game. You know, him, Vegito Blue, Super Vegito, that's a daily combo. Come on now. That's a daily combo. But yeah, enough with that. Let me know what you guys think. You know, who was your favorite character? Who would you rather have in the game? You know, give me a little small explanation, possibly. You know, like I said, I love to read the comments, see what you guys think. You know, you guys, you know, when y'all criticize my videos, I appreciate that because it helps your boy, you know, improve. So whenever y'all talk about certain things, it does help me improve. I do appreciate you guys as always. But as always, everyone have a blessed day. It's your boy JB. I'm out.